Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new to this channel, make sure you push that subscribe button, make sure you push that like button, and make sure you push that notification bell so you don't miss another upload from me in the future. I'm not going to talk y'all to death. We're going to get right into this video. I'm going to be talking about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 7 episode let's get the right. I want to say episode. Is it 3 now? I think we are episode 3. Okay, so let's get into what went on last night. Okay, so let's start the show off with Shooter. Okay, of course we got to send our prayers out to Shooter because this is real for him. You know what I mean? Like, he really lost his son. His son really got killed. Like, so we really have to pray for him. Like he said, you know, it's just going to take prayer. We really have to pray for him because he really lost a child. And, you know, I don't know what that feels like. But from a man, coming from a man's perspective, that got to be hard. And, you know, when he was talking about his son, he was saying that his son got in an argument over $35. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. But speaking of Shooter, I like how all the men got together and they did like something to show Shooter like that we here for you as a man type of thing. And I really like that. You know, I wish, you know, women could get together like that as all women and get together and not be no drama. Just like, hey, it's all love here. It was just a love moment between men. And what I liked about it is that he had a variety of men. You could tell like the men that was there was men that really like dealt with him. It wasn't just like some put together people just to make the scene. You know what I mean? I think it was more like people that really like felt it. You know what I mean? Cause I did see the guy from Notorious, the one that played Biggie. They call him Gravy. I seen him in there and I'm like, okay, he in the scene. You know, like he really like came through for Shooter and like that was what's up. So moving along, they went on ahead and went to the community service event hosted by the producer dude. I'm gonna get his name eventually. It's a V something, but I'm gonna get his name eventually. He just kind of new, you know what I mean? So it's hard to like remember these names. But anyway, they hosted a community service event, which was nice because like he said, he was trying to get Shooter out the house, and he always does, you know, events like that for the town. Okay, so what was kind of strange is the fact that his girl, okay, here we get introduced to this girl named Keely. To me, I don't think, well, she's not a young girl. She's definitely a older lady. I'm not going to say she's like in her 50s or 40s, but she's definitely not in her early 20s. She's not as young as Tommy. Well, she could be around Tommy age, but I think she's just a little bit more mature. So she come from New York and she's like the new character. And when I first seen her, I actually thought Tawny. For some reason, I don't know, the first scene when I seen her, I thought Tawny for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, fast forwarding, she's trying to hook Shooter up with somebody because Shooter haven't talked to Sierra since the funeral. She came through for the funeral. She showed, you know, her love or whatever, but after that, he ain't heard nothing from her. So, you know, this girl, Keely, you know, she cool with Shooter, and I guess, you know, she knows the situation. So she asked Shooter, you know, where is Sierra? And so he tells her that, you know, she haven't talked to her. So Keely is trying to hook Shooter up with somebody. And like Young Jock said, this man just lost his son. And Young Jock, I can see the growth in him. Like, he just don't got time for that. You feel me? It's like, this man just lost his son. If he, as a man, decides to go out here and pursue another woman, that's his choice. But for a friend, coming to a friend who is going through a loss plus a divorce, the last thing I would want to do is bring a woman his way. You know, even if I feel like she's the perfect woman for him, if I care about him, I wouldn't do it. And if I care about my friend, I wouldn't do it. Because my friend, I'm putting her in a crazy situation. And then I'm putting my friend that's hurt in a situation that I know he's not ready for. So I felt Young Jock on that situation. But let's move along off of them because I'm going to get back to Keely. But let's just move along to some other characters because Shooter and all of those people was like, you know, major in this episode. So then we're going to get into Tommy. Okay. When I see Tommy, I always wonder, like, what is Tommy here for? Now, like, I understand, like, in the beginning, it was cute when she had Scrappy and, you know, they was introducing the new family. I understand the situation now, that she don't have nobody. But it's like, I need a better storyline from Tommy. You know what I mean? It's like, Tommy, it's getting real old that you're being pursued as a girl who goes to jail, get charges, get locked up, fights in public, drinks. I mean, you just being pursued as this girl, like this girl that's like, who is she? It's not Love and Hip Hop. You know what I mean? It's like you being pursued as like a person, like, what are, you know, you don't have no type of storyline going for yourself besides just drama. And it's like, I understand that's what the people like, but Tommy, she just need to get a better storyline to me. And then it's like she bring her mama in the picture now. So it's like now her mama is getting the coin because, you know, her mama behind the green screen. So I'm like, now Tommy bringing in all her family. And I feel as though Tommy is like a knockoff Keisha Cole. Like, and don't take this the wrong way, but you know how Keisha Cole was the type of person where when she came up, she looked out for her family. Even though her mama might not always did right, but she still looked out for her family. Like, that's what she did. Like, I look at Tommy as like, that's what she's doing, but Tommy is not on the level of a Keisha Cole. Like, she's not doing things that Keisha Cole, you know, has done. And I'm not like bringing Keisha Cole up in this, but that's what it reminds me of when I see a girl that's coming up and, you know, had a dysfunctional family a little bit and she's trying to take care of her family. I instantly think of Keisha Cole, because that's what Keisha Cole like tried to do. And that's what I think Tommy is trying to do. But the family is dysfunctional and Tommy money is not that long yet. You know what I mean? She's gonna have to get a better storyline, get better things going on for herself, like music wise, acting wise, you know, all of that. She's gonna have to get more going for herself underneath her belt before she can try to just completely take care of her family. And I understand, you know, because who don't want to take care of their family when they get some money? But you just can't go all out for your family if you don't have it right now, and y'all dysfunction that y'all got going on is not gonna make it no better with involving money and gifts and all that. So that's how I feel about Tommy and her situation. And I guess since we talking about Tommy, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the family portrait. Tommy, I guess she was ambushed, like she said. She walked in already drinking, like whatever it was she came there for, whether it was a photo shoot, just to talk, whatever. She already was coming drinking. She already was on that tip. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if the mom lied or whatever, but they had a little photo shoot. It was a mess. The whole family just, like, it just fell apart. And, you know, the whole family situation, I can't speak on Tommy and her family situation because it seemed like that's something way deeper beyond our time, way before Love and Hip Hop, that we will never understand. All we could do is watch it play out and try to see some growth, or maybe watch them seek some type of help, and, you know, hopefully, you know, their bond will become better. But it was really disturbing. I'm gonna say disturbing. I know that's like a, you know what I mean, a word that's like, but Tommy, the way she talked to her mother, I mean, I understand that your mom might not have been the greatest. I don't know. I wasn't there. But Tommy is very disrespectful to her mother. And it's like, I know that my mother has not always said things that I wanted to hear. She might not always let me do the things that I wanted to do, but that's still my mother. And I would never talk to my mother the way that Tommy talks to her mother. And she said that her mother never was there. If that's the case, that's the case. But she talks to her mother. It is ridiculous. And it's kind of like strange to me, because it's like, I don't know if it's Tommy is just like a spoiled brat, or if she really just, mom was just a bad mom. You know what I mean? Because sometimes Tommy give me spoiled. You know what I mean? Like an angry, spoiled child. Like she had her way sometimes too. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I hope they can work that situation out. Let's move right along on to Rashida, Kirk, and Jasmine. Okay, Kirk sat down with Jasmine, and that was cool. That was really nice. I like the fact that, hey, Jasmine, she wants a little bit more from Kirk than what he'll ever give her. He will never give her what she wants from him. ever. She will never give it. Even if he moves on past Rashida and go on with his life and have a family somewhere else, it won't be with Jasmine. Jasmine, you won't get that. So Jasmine, it seems like she wants more from Kirk, but Kirk is never going to give her that. But I do respect the fact that Kirk stepped up to the plate and was paying his child support. But he haven't seen his child in 2 years. And he's ready to be 2 now. And I guess he haven't seen the girl in a year, but the boy ready turned 2. I don't think he ever seen the little boy. But I think he want that relationship, but they had to take time for everything to kind of settle. It was just a big explosion, and the dust and everything just had to settle down. And once everything settled down, I think, you know, eventually they're gonna be where they need to be. And it's kind of crazy because I like the fact that Kirk was actually honest with Rashida for a change, and he sat her down and he told her that he met with this girl and that, you know, the conversation they had. And Kirk, and of course Rashida's a grown woman. She's the type where she gonna always you know, be on her grown woman tip. And she just like, hey, you know, I know you are a good father. Regardless if you're a cheater, regardless if you're a bad husband at times, regardless if you're a liar, you know, you are a good father, and I'm not going to take that away from you. So be a father to that child. That's what she was saying to him. And I respect that. But it's like, what I think, my personal opinion, what I think keeps Rashida around with Kirk is the fact that you notice that whenever he mess up, he always can come through with a gift or a business. Like, you know, look at the trend over the years. You know what I mean? A house, a car, pressed. You know, now it's a gym video, a workout video. You know what I mean? Like, it's always something so that he can keep her distracted, so that she can kind of like overlook what he has done and like get her mind off of that. So eventually he just slide right back in, and then they right back into it again. So it's like, you know what I mean? That's their thing. That's their marriage. You know what I mean? I can't get in their marriage, but I just hope everybody work everything out for that child, because little boy Cannon, he needs a dad. Jasmine, he's not going to give you what you need, honey. So stop. He's not going to give you the family and all that. Leave that part alone. You ain't going to get that. But I do hope that he is able to bring him together so that they can have birthday parties together. They can celebrate holidays together. You know, all that kind of stuff. I do want that to be blended. I do hope that they are able to blend that together. So moving right along, we are going to go back to Jesprit and Keely. Okay, so Jesprit and Keely, they had the little conversation in the nail salon. Okay, Jesprit, she's new to me. Like I said, I have heard the name Jesprit, but I never heard her music. I do commend the fact that she is trying to do her music on here. You feel what I'm saying? That's the opportunity that you're supposed to take. I don't like the fact that she looks so much like Black China. Why do she look like Black China? You know what I mean? It's like she is. You could possibly get to know her better and maybe like see who she really is, but it's so hard for me to get past the fact that her look looks like Black China to me. So maybe it's just me, but she just needs to change up her look a little bit. And I'm not saying, because what I like about her is the fact that I understand she don't have the label. She don't have this or she don't have that, or she may be putting her money towards studio time and this and that, and she's not buying all the red bottoms and all that. So, you know, the girls like Erica and them, they walk in with their little fancy stuff on. They are going to like, come on now, they're going to get at you. So I do like the fact that Brittany, you know what I mean, she's going out, hey, this is who I am. This is what I got. I'm going to give y'all what I got. And hey, this is the best I can do, or this is what I can afford, or what I, you know, what I put together. And that's, I'm gonna go. But she do need a new little look. It's just she need to change some things up so she don't look so much like Black China. Now Keely, I like the fact that she seemed like she was more business when she was with Jesprit versus when she was in that club and she started to act up. But I do like the fact that when she was in the little nail salon, she had a little curly hair. She actually looked like a regular woman. You know what I mean? And so it was just kind of crazy how she was like, I can be your project manager. You know, I felt like, hey, to me, then, right then and there, I seen a business lady. I seen a lady that was, that maybe went to college. You know what I mean? But all the other stuff, like in the club with the drinks and getting mad at the man, that, no. But I seen business lady then. Then I seen business lady. But like with Keely and her man, they have been apart for a year. Okay. Keely been in New York. He's been in Atlanta. Living their own lives for a whole year. Now they moving together and they're trying to make, and you know, they expect that life is supposed to just mesh. it's gonna take time. It's gonna take about a year before things even mesh together. So y'all gonna have to deal with all the craziness for a whole year. If y'all can get through a whole year together, then y'all will be fine. But if y'all don't get through this first year together, living together, then y'all just need to let that go. You can't expect your life to just change instantly just like that when you was living one life like this and one life like that. You gotta get that time, honey. You gotta work that through. So she gonna have to give her man some time. And the last one that I'm gonna throw in here real quick is Carly Red. Carly Red, of course, I do want Tommy to get a storyline. Don't take it the wrong way. But I don't want her to be like Carly. It seems like every time you turn around, Carly is always with a different man. But this dude right here, I don't know. I don't really know too much about him, but I don't know. But anyway, Carly, dad has cancer. And like she said, she never knew the man, but she is the power of attorney. That is so strange to me because the man is still alive, so I don't think that was a conversation that her and her sister should have had when they took the man upstairs. Talk to people when they're alive about things so that you can have an understanding of what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, y'all, Carly acting like the man dead already. He's not even dead. But it's so strange to me that Carly's sister is so, like, basic. Carly's sister looks like the girl down the street that go church. That go to the church down the street. She like the girl that's got Bible study in that Sunday school on Sunday. Like, she looked like that girl. And I think she was a little taken off guard when she heard that Carly was the power attorney. But at the same time, they didn't really get into deep. But I don't know if the man was there for her either. So I don't know if she cared either. But she playing her role just like Carly is. But I feel for Carly and her family. I'll pray for them and their family because I personally know what it's like to go through with your parent and, all that kind of stuff. But we ain't going to get into that. But I'm not like, like knocking Carly whole situation, because her dad and stuff, because that's real. And I wish them the best and everything like that. But the Carly story is just like, okay, she reaching now. But at the same time, we feel sorry. Okay, so I don't know. We'll see how this thing go out. But anyway, that is the end of my review for today. If you have any questions, just comment below. If you have any thoughts, just comment below. Like I said at the beginning, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I will be doing reviews on all the shows that I watch. Okay, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys.